Hello, hello, hello. My name is Ted Crow, and I am the Barefoot Craftsman. The Barefoot Craftsman. My stuff.
Hi, I'm Sophia Crow, the Barefoot Craftsman's wife.
Okay, we have had problems trying to get the guy down here to take a look at how dark the TV stand we were doing is, and what's his deal?
I'm here to help with his English.
We have moved on to other things, and I said that I was going to be working on building a swinging bench from scratch, and the good news is that the bench is in production. We are moving forward. The bad news is C.A.M.M.A.L. In order to do that, I realized that I needed a head cam. C.A.M.M.A.L. You know, one of those things you mount on your head that has a camera.
This thing? What's he trying to do? Horns?
So I went out and I took a look to see how much they were. C.A.M.M.A.L.
The C.A.M.M.A.L. Cranial Attached Multimedia Appalachian Lens. C.A.M.M.A.L.
Here at the Barefoot Craftsman's house, we don't have a whole lot of money. Definitely not in the 1%. I decided that maybe what I could do is take one of my smartphones and turn it into a head cam. C.A.M.M.A.L. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smartphone that I have, and I'm going to turn it into a head cam. C.A.M.M.A.L. Head cam. Head cam. Yeah. One of those things you mount on your head.
Most people, I think, know what a head cam is.
It's a camera.
See, Appalachians love to create these dreadful objects, like it might be, you know, half a car, and then on the other half there's like a trailer which turns into a pop-up camper, and then like if you ride it the other way, it could be a motorcycle.
Wow.
They look awful, but the weird thing is they function. And
I've got a head cam. I've got a head cam.
there's something beautiful about that.
I've got a head cam.
Now he just looks a little special. We'll use that euphemism rather than the word I really want to use that starts with an R.
Well, anyway, let's get to it. And I'm going to do that with the phone. Probably smarter than me. A hat I don't care about. 2 large rubber bands. And 2 rubber bands that came from the stalks of celery.
The elastic bands come from bunches of celery. Not celery stalks, not celery anything else, bunches of celery.
First thing I'm going to do is take the hat, and I'm going to position the phone on it to see kind of where it needs to be, center it and whatnot. Okay, I've got a pair.
A pear? A pear of what? A pear to eat? There is no pear here.
Got a X-Acto knife blade here.
He loves sharp things.
And I'm going to take the phone, and there's actually stitching around here, so that gives me a pretty good idea of where the center of this hat is, because the stitching is centered on the bill of the hat. The bill of the hat should make a pretty stable platform.
Okay, so we've got a hat, we've got a phone.
To actually mount this phone to.
And we're talking about structural integrity.
Because the phone isn't that heavy.
Really, honey? Like, you're not building a bridge.
So I'm just going to put this on here and kind of center it in this area right around here where the last
take a look at
stitching
where I've
is.
got my phone. You don't want to put it that close
And
to the
cut
rest of the hat.
This
very
design
lightly,
tip
a
has
little bit
been brought to
smaller,
you by 2020 Tech,
and
the designer with perfect
phone right through the
2020
cloth on the
hindsight
top.
vision.
Not all the way through, just through the cloth on the top. Instead of using a pen to mark it, I'm just going to cut the cloth. Okay, and the same with the front and back. Without cutting my phone, I hope.
Well, I can't even comment on the 2020 hindsight guy. Yeah.
Okay. So now that I've got it marked, I'm just going to cut right through the cardboard, because that's what the bill of this hat is made out of, is cardboard. Probably has some plastic laminate to it. Yeah, I can feel the plastic in there now once I cut down. And I'm going to try to do this without cutting through my finger.
You know, he wants to cut himself. Don't be fooled. He wants to.
Because X-Acto knives are very sharp. They are a razor blade.
He loves sharp things.
The bill of this hat is actually plastic, which will work even better. Notice I'm taking my time cutting through this. I don't want to cut my fingers, which are underneath, and I don't want to
He said Blake? I think he meant break.
break the X-Acto knife blade.
I might need to ask my husband about a gentleman named Blake.
Once I get the basic shape of the hole cut out, I'll be able to enlarge the hole so the phone fits through. Let's see how we're doing fit-wise. Okay, it needs to be a lot bigger. So since I need to keep it centered, I'm going to take a little bit off of each side.
The Barefoot Craftsman doesn't feel a project is complete unless he has had a personal injury of some sort.
Keep it centered. Oh, blade came out. I'm cutting towards myself with a razor blade. I am an idiot.
See, look at that. He wants to get cut. He's admitting it. I'm cutting towards myself. I'm an idiot.
Let's see what happens now. Looks like I'm getting somewhere. Okay. There it is. Got it through. Now, so that it doesn't fall out, I'm going to take this rubber band, which came off a stalk of celery.
Not celery stalks, not celery, anything else. Bunches of celery.
Rubber band, which came from Staples or Office Depot. And I'm going to tie them together. One rubber band on the top, going one direction, flip it over, put another rubber band on the bottom, going the other direction. Typical of me, do it wrong the first time, going the other direction. These need to be going opposite directions so that the structural integrity.
Not building a bridge.
contains. Now I'm going to stretch it around up over the top, stretch this around over the bottom, and of course I put the phone, I'm dumb.
There's no escaping that.
The phone is smart. I put the phone in the wrong way. And there it is.
Camel.
A smartphone mounted to a hat
Camel.
for a head cam.
Camel.
Oh my God, that is the ugliest hat ever. Oh no. He is wearing it.
And now I've got my own head cam.
Camel.
Next time I think I'll move it a little further away from my head though. It's resting on my nose. I'm not digging that. No $200 bullshit for me.
Well, there you go. Camel. Well, the next time, hopefully you'll get to see what's going on here with the bench that we're trying to do. So, till the next time, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. There you go.
So there you have it. The C.A.M.M.A.L. Cranial attached multimedia Appalachian lens. C.A.M.M.A.L.